Hello Virgo and welcome to your weekly update. My name's Simone and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you for this week. And today is the 24th of October 2021. So let's see what is coming up for you and what's going on with you, Virgo. I'm just going to shuffle your cards to get the general energy around your reading. So what can Virgo expect, please? Clear and accurate messages for Virgo. Please keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Take what does, leave what doesn't. You may also want to have a look at your moon, Venus, or rising sign just to get some extra messages and get a better idea of what you can expect. What can Virgo expect, please, universe? What is going on for Virgo? Clear and accurate messages, please. Thank you to anybody who has come back and returned to watch your readings with me, and to anybody who's new here, I also appreciate you being here. I appreciate anybody who takes the time to come through and read their messages or listen to their messages, because that just means that the messages are getting to the people who need them, and that's what I'm here for. So thank you so much. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on. I feel like there's a little bit of indecision, but let's have a look at what the cards have to say. Oh, look at that. First up, soulmate connection. So this is very likely going to be a reading about a love connection before we even get to the love reading. So let's have a look. And I did just say I feel like there is a bit of indecision going on at the moment for you, Virgo. And you do have the card of decision here. You've also got breathe and wait. So as far as making a decision goes, now is probably not the right time to make that big decision. You're being advised here to breathe and wait. So really think things through before you're jumping into any kind of decision there. It could be with somebody who you are connected to romantically with that soulmate connection card. But soulmates come in many shapes and forms. So it could also be a friendship. It could be a family member. Just anybody where you have that sort of deep soul connection with. You're being advised to really stop and think before you're making any big decisions in regards to this person. So let's have a look what else is coming up here. Dive into it a little bit more. What does Virgo need to know about this, please, universe? Not jumping into things. I feel like you need to have all the facts. Gather all the information first, Virgo, before you make your decision. Don't try not to act too hastily. Gather all the facts first, because I feel like if you don't have all the facts and you don't have all the information, then you may very well be reading into things wrong and make the wrong decision ultimately. If you decide to walk away from something here or from someone, I feel it's more of a someone. If you make that decision to walk away from this person who you have a really deep soul connection with, I feel like you could make the wrong decision. So let's see. The cards might not back me up. We'll have a look. Again, with the Four of Cups, it's about waiting. It's about sitting and waiting for the answers, waiting for the answers to come in this situation. I do feel like you've got the Ace of Wands here. So you are looking for some clarity here. I feel like you are waiting for somebody to come to you, or you're waiting for somebody to offer you something. With the two, the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. And it could just be that you are waiting for that information as far as an offer goes, but it's feeling very unstable, this connection that we're talking about here. It's feeling very unstable, like I kind of feel like you don't know where you stand with this person that you're dealing with, and you're you're waiting to figure out where you stand with this person. Like, what is it that they want from me? And you need some clarity on this. What is it that they want from me? Like, I don't know, Virgo, you could be concerned that this person, and I don't really have the cards to back me up on this yet, but what I'm feeling is you could be concerned that somebody is doing something behind the scenes. So either talking about you or talking to somebody else or talking to somebody else about you. But I do feel like there is some kind of interference here. And you want to be able to talk to this person about what's going on, about your feelings in this situation. I kind of feel that the person that you're dealing with in this is a little bit oblivious. Like, they don't know that you're having these thoughts and feelings. It's like they've got no idea. Somebody here is also waiting for like a deeper commitment. If you are in a romantic soulmate connection here, I feel like you are waiting for the other person to do or say something that lets you know that they are not going anywhere. That lets you know that they are in this for the long term. And they're not thinking about moving on with anybody else, that they're going to prioritize you, and that they're not going to leave. That, you know, they're in this and they're in this for good. I feel like some of you are waiting to hear that from your person. And then look at that. You've got the Page of Wands straight after the Ace of Wands. So communication is a really big deal here. You want somebody to be honest with you. You're really, oh, look at that, the Hierophant. So this is about somebody being loyal, and definitely some of you are waiting to hear that your person wants something more long-term with you. Some of you could be waiting for a proposal. Some of you just want to hear that your person is not interested in anybody else because you want to spend forever with this person and you are worried that they're thinking about somebody else. I really do feel this. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Queen of Cups. And I feel for some of you, because the Queen of Cups can be about fertility, I'm feeling like for some of you, you would like to have a child with the person that you're dealing with romantically, with your soulmate. You'd like to have a child. And you want to have that discussion with your person, and you're hoping that they feel the same way. Like, yes, they want to do this too. They want to start a family with you as well, or have another child. And I feel like you're quite focused on this at the moment, that you would like to start a family here, and you are hoping that your person is going to feel the same way. The next card on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Again, saying that this is a soulmate connection that you've got here. This person that you're dealing with is a soulmate. As I said, a soulmate does not have to be romantic or a relationship in that sense. It could be a friend or a family member. For the majority of you, this is a love reading that we've got going on here, and you are looking for a deeper commitment. Some of you are looking to have a child with your soulmate, and you're hoping that they're feeling the same way. You're hoping that this is possible. I think for some of you, you're wondering if you are able or capable of having a child as well. Now, I can't really advise you on that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. So I cannot sit here and say, yes, you will fall pregnant. Yes, you will have a child. I can't do that. But I can say that you are feeling very hopeful that it is something that's going to happen. You are looking for that. You are looking for abundance, whether it be that you're looking to start a family, whether it be that you're looking for long-term commitment from your person. It's that you're looking for that abundance. You're looking for something more than what you already have. And you're feeling super hopeful that it's all going to work out and that it's going to happen. You know, depending on the other cards that come up, I can't tell you really either way at the moment, but this is what most of you are looking for, and you are waiting for the other person to sort of give you the go-ahead, give you the green light, or say, yes, that's what I want to. But there is a lot of hope in this reading. Really, really feeling hopeful that things are going to work out the way that you would like them to, Virgo. You've got the Page of Swords here. So you are feeling sort of like you want to have the conversation and you want to bring this up, but at the same time, it's like, whoa, I don't know if I should. Because I feel like there are still things that you and this person need to address. I also feel like you think that they're just going to tell you no. So you're not having this conversation. You may feel like your person may feel like it's like a bit of a risk at the moment, or that it's not the right time to start a family or to get married or to move in together. And you feel like they're just going to sort of shut down your idea. So you are stopping to think about this, which is really good. That's what you're being advised to do. But there is something here I feel that needs to be discussed. There is something that needs to be left behind with the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There is something that you need closure on, or that the other person needs closure on. I feel like it is a situation from the past. That it's like it needs to be moved through. It needs to be processed, and it needs to be left in the past before you can look at moving forward, before you can look at bringing in something that requires more commitment. For some of you, somebody here could be in the process of like a separation or a divorce, or just finishing up something in the past. There could be an ex that they need to completely let go of for good, in order for the two of you to be able to move forward. There is some kind of legality that needs to be closed up on before the two of you can move forward and start looking at something new here. But you are both looking for wish fulfillment. Definitely you are looking for wish fulfillment, Virgo. You're feeling kind of stuck at the moment. You feel like your person's not going to be on board. You feel like things are not happening quickly enough. And I do feel like you really just want to be happy in this situation. Like, you know, there are things that need to be processed. You know that there are things that need to be finished up in this situation. And I feel really frightened. Like, there's a lot of anxiety or fear here that you're not going to be able to move through those issues to be able to move forward. I do feel like somebody, as I said earlier, somebody's looking for more information, or you're looking for the truth. I do feel that a few of you are going to give this other person an ultimatum. I do feel that a few of you are going to say, okay, if you're not going to do this with me, if you're not on board with what I want or this idea that I have, then I may very well walk away from you with that Seven of Swords there. I feel like you're sitting there as the Queen of Swords saying, you know what, you need to make a decision. Like, you'll have the conversation with your person, And then I feel like you'll say to that person, you need to make a decision. Are we doing this or are we not? Because I kind of feel like you're coming to a point where you've just had enough. You've had enough of waiting. You've had enough of having to second guess the situation. Some of you feel like if you can get engaged or get married, move in together, have a baby, that it's going to get rid of this issue in the past. If there is an ex hanging around, I feel like, doing any of these things you think may close up, that may bring in the closure. And I honestly don't feel like it's going to work like that. I feel like your person wants to do, I don't know why I'm hearing the right way. I don't know who said that or who's going to say that. It's not my opinion, but somebody wants to do things the right way and finish the thing from the past first and then move into the higher level commitment with you, Virgo. They want to finish the past first, then move into the commitment with you. And while whatever it is from the past, while whatever it is still there and still having some kind of influence or interference on your connection, I don't feel that your person will be ready for that next step. There's still a few things that need to be sorted out before they're ready. So you're feeling kind of stuck here. I think you're feeling like you want to do more and you're not able to, or you can't see that things are going to get better in the connection here. It's like you just want everything to work out and you want it to work out now. But I think this one's going to take a little bit of time, Virgo. And yeah, I do feel a lot of you are going to give your person an ultimatum. Hurry up and choose me and do this with me, or you need to move on, or I'm moving on. I'm not sure how that's going to work for you, but I do think a lot of you are going to say that to your person and just say, you need to choose me and you need to be doing this with me, or I'm moving on because I'm sick of waiting. So, hopefully it all turns out really well for you, Virgo. Hopefully you get what you want, just keeping in mind that your person wants to be able to be completely focused on you at the end of the day, before they move into something else, before they move forward with you, before they see progression with you. They do want to get closure, close up, whatever it is that is in the past there that's a bit of a burden and really sort of holding things back. But at the end of the day, I kept shuffling and I've come back to the Two of Cups here. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So, this is going to require some work. It's not an easy fix, I feel, in this situation. Everything's not just going to suddenly work out. It is going to require some work, and I do feel like you will need to be patient in this situation, Virgo. I know you feel like you've been patient up until this point anyway, but I really do feel that this is going to require you to be patient. Do I feel like it all works out? Yes, I do. I do feel like everything works out. It's just going to require some work. I don't know. I'm hearing you may need some outside intervention. So you may need somebody else to step in and, I don't know, give a hand with something. I'm not really sure there. But yeah, it is, at the end of the day, I feel like, Virgo, you'll feel as though things are working out in your favor. Have the conversation, talk to your person, find out what their plan is, because your person is making a plan behind the scenes. There are things happening behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Some of you feel like your person is being a little bit sneaky at the moment, and I think it's really just got to do with them planning. They're planning their future. They're planning how you fit in their future. They're planning how to let go of the burdens from the past, how to get that closure there. And I feel like your person isn't huge on talking about those things. They just make the plan and get things done and just assume that you know what's going on and that you're coming along for the ride. Um, so, once you have that conversation and you get to hear about their plan, I do feel that you'll feel a bit more relaxed. You will be happier about things, and you will understand that there's still a little bit more work that needs to be done in order to get what you want. And patience is required, Virgo. Patience is definitely required. But let's have a look at the actual love reading for Virgo. What can Virgo expect in love, please? Clear and accurate guidance for Virgo in love, please. And when I talk about your person, it is whoever comes to mind first when I say your person, or when you think about love. It's the person on your mind, whoever you have feelings for. You may or may not be talking to them at the moment, but it's wherever your feelings are, Virgo. So let's have a look at the energy of the connection between you and your person for Virgo, please, universe. Had me do a really big shuffle here. I guess they want to get the message right. Clear and accurate messages, most importantly, for Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you. Oh, you've got the Tower. So there has been a bit of a shake-up in this connection, or somebody has come to some sort of realization here, and they are focused on forward movement in the connection. Somebody is really thinking about how to bring more stability into the connection. But there has been this shake-up. I feel like somebody is really focused on finances at the moment too, which may be taking some focus off the actual relationship. But I do feel that somebody here wants to move things forward. Somebody is frightened of being single. Somebody does not want to be single. And they're worried that they're going to end up in a situation where they may have to be single. And I think it's important to note here that not everything is black and white, Virgo. Sometimes you have to leave room for the grey areas. So where you think something is a certain way, it might not actually be like that. And it doesn't mean that somebody's being dishonest. I just think that you don't have all the information that you need at the moment, or somebody doesn't have all the information that they need. But there has been a shake-up. Somebody has had something happen here that they were not prepared for. But let's see what your energy is, Virgo, and then we can pull this apart a little bit more. For Virgo, please, universe, stop having the cards attack me. For Virgo, please. What is Virgo's energy? How is Virgo thinking and feeling about their person? Here we go. Oh, Virgo, what is happening here? You're freaking out about this connection. I do feel that you may be trying to not let your person see the worries that you have about the relationship. I do feel that you would like for your person to, I'm hearing, choose you over everything else. Maybe they're not paying you enough attention at the moment. Maybe they're not making you a priority. But I feel like you want them to, take more notice of you, or make you feel a little bit more important in their life. They're focused on other things. Like I said, somebody is focused on their money here, or practical matters more so than the actual relationship. And Virgo, while you would like a higher level of commitment here, your person is having something going on in their life that is freaking them out and not allowing them to progress further. Like, this is taking too long for you. I do feel like, you know, you're really, really into your person. And I do also feel like you're trying to stay really strong in this situation, Virgo. You're trying not to let your person see how upset or hurt you are at the moment, or that they've hurt you, or that you're feeling down about things because they're not putting you first. Let's have a look at how they're feeling at the moment. For some of you, your person may have pulled away. They may have stepped out of the relationship or stepped out of the connection, and that's left you feeling really seriously upset about things. They may have said something like, I just need some time to focus on this other thing, or I need some time to work out what I want, which has really just left you devastated at the moment, Virgo. But I feel like you know they're going to be back. I feel like you know that you won't be alone forever, because this is a really deep connection. It's super complicated. The light's just dimmed here. I'm just going to try and bring more light into this. Excuse the camera there. Yeah, I do feel like this has left you super upset, Virgo, but you do know that this is not the end. Like, I feel like you know that, you know, if you are in this situation where your person has taken a time out, I do feel like you know that they'll be back, and that you don't have to be panicked about having to be single for the rest of your life, Virgo. I do not think that that is the case here. Let's see how your person is thinking and feeling about you, Virgo. What is happening with your person? Okay, so you've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so this person, for some of you, really, really wants to see some action here. Eight of Wands with the Chariot. They would like to see action. They want to talk to you. They want to discuss things. They want to talk about things. But they're taking their time about it with this Knight of Pentacles. They do want some stability with you, and they do want to talk about that. But I do feel like something is going on with their finances or with their work. It could even be just something that's practical that isn't you. Like, it could be family issues. But I feel like there's something really drastic that's happened in that area for them. And it's had them sort of discombobulated. They may have withdrawn from you, but they're not giving up. That's the important thing here. They're not giving up. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Swords. They are hurting as much as you are. You know, even if the two of you have not separated at the moment, they can also feel that the connection has gone a little bit sideways here. And they are hurting because of that. But they do want that long term with you. You've got the Six of Wands here. They do want a victory with you. They do want to be able to settle down with you at the end of the day. And they do want to be happy with you. It's just a matter of trying to work out how to do that, I think, at the end of the day. There is, I feel, just... with your person, there is a little bit of kind of hostility. Like they feel like there's too much expectation being put on them at the moment. So, you know, that could be part of why they've pulled back. And even if you're not separated at the moment, I do feel that your person is feeling like there's too much expectation on them at the moment. Um, and even though they feel deeply about this connection with you, they are sort of put in the position at the moment where they're wondering, is this worth it? Is this what I want? Um, I don't want to be under attack all the time. I don't want to have to choose between who I love and what I have to do. Like I feel at the moment they're in their head about things. They're feeling kind of attacked. And some of you might be going, oh, well, I didn't attack and I didn't force anything. I just said blah, blah, blah. But I think that your person has taken that as a bit of an attack. And they do want to talk to you about everything, though. They're just, I feel at the moment, feeling a little bit apprehensive, really trying to work out, what are they going to do next? What's the best way for them to proceed here? They're super attracted to you, Virgo. They really, really like you. They feel the connection. They don't want to be single forever either. But they are sort of thinking, well, if I'm going to have this amount of pressure put on me, maybe I'm better off single, because they feel like there's so much going wrong at the moment and they're feeling like it's super hard to focus because there's just too much happening. And you're feeling like, I don't know, there's a lot of anxiety here, Virgo. Really overthinking things because your person's taking too long. You want things to happen faster, whereas they need some time here, and it's freaking you out. Really freaking you out. Let's have a look at the outcome here. The outcome for Virgo, please. What is the outcome, or what is Virgo's person most likely to do in this situation? Tough situation that you're in here, Virgo. You've got the Knight of Wands, you've got the Devil, and the Eight of Pentacles. So what this is really saying is that there is a lot of indecision here. Like, you both want to be loyal to each other, and I feel that you both are loyal to each other. But there is indecision around, how do we make this work? How are you going to make this work? You've got the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles as well, which, I mean, you had the Eight of Pentacles over here too. So this connection will require a lot of work at this time. It's really going to require you to hang in there. And as I said, I do feel that your person at the moment is focused on something else. And I do feel that, once they become focused on any one thing, then your person is like hyper-focused, and that's all they think about. And they obsess over this thing that they're doing, or whatever they're working on, or say they're doing something for family, then they're super obsessed about that, and they just want to finish that thing before starting anything else. So I do feel like patience is going to be required on your part, Virgo. If you do want to stay in this connection with your person, patience is going to be required. I do feel like both of you are loyal to each other. And you're very attached to each other as well. It wouldn't be easy to just walk away and forget about each other. So even if you are in separation at the moment, Virgo, or there's no contact here, it's not over. It is not over. It is an uncomfortable space to be in, but I do feel that it's not over. This is not the end of the story. And if you are still together, but you're feeling upset because your person's so focused on everybody else and everything else, I do feel that the conversation will be had. The conversation's coming up, where you can be honest and they can be honest, and you can really try and put together a plan to make things work and to make things easier between the two of you. Your person is coming up with a plan about something. And I do feel that it's important that the two of you have this discussion and try and work things out here. Because at the end of the day, I do feel like there is a lot of potential in the connection, and that you will be able to work. It's just about carefully planning things together and hearing each other out and finding out what each of you want in the connection. But thank you so much for watching your reading this week, Virgo. I appreciate every single person that comes to watch. I also would love it if you could give me a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already, if you did get some guidance or clarity from your reading. But I wish you all the best for the week, and I will see you again next week. Bye for now.